We talk about it, let's talk about it. Another episode of Healthy Discussion, and we're talking about this auto loan crisis. Now I'm right here chilling with my mechanic, getting some car work done, but I say, hey, hell, why not capitalize and why not spend this downtime on creating more videos? So let's talk about the auto loan crisis and the delinquency and what's really going on with that. Don't forget, before I show this video, to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what's going on with the auto industry. Are you seeing a lot of yellow boots on these cars? What are you seeing? Let me know. These interest rates on these loans are ridiculous. I mean, it's like, damn, by the time you finish, you're paying for damn near 2 cars. Let me repeat. By the time you finish, you're paying for damn near 2 cars. You know? So what's the point of that? You know, it's like the same thing with the housing. By the time you finish with a 30-year fixed housing, alone, you done pay for 2.5 homes. That part. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. But let's continue. What's going on to a city near you? So the other day I ordered a part for my car, right? And I had to do some thinking on my own. Because I said, you know what, with the internet, I don't think people understand. If you know how to use the internet, knowing how to use the internet is a job. Let me repeat. Learning how to use the internet or knowing how to use the internet is a job. But let's continue. Let's watch this.
People are sounding the alarm bells about auto delinquencies rising.
Facts.
Because of the employment market right now. Here's the latest data from TransUnion, and for the third quarter, the 60-day delinquency rate jumped up to 1.65%, well above a year ago, and easily the highest since at least 2010, according to TransUnion. And for a refresher, we see auto loans and the amount being paid in near record highs right now. The third quarter, the average amount borrowed just under $42,000. The average monthly payment $701. But at this point,
hold on. It's no way that you're spending that much money on a car. Hell, I'll just wait. I'll ride around in my A to B until it's time. I ain't impressing nobody. I'm a make sure my pocket's stuffed though. That's a fact. That is a fact. On that note, let's continue, because look at the percentages you gotta pay. My father's. Let's continue.
Now worried in part because of the relatively strong job market.
If we get into a position where employment starts to be a challenge in the United States and unemployment increases, that is, I think, when the industry will really start to be concerned about a consumer's ability to pay their auto loans.
And remember what we saw back in the recession. A lot of people, they'll give up their apartment or their home before they give up their vehicle. Really, a tale of 2 types of auto retailers right now.
The fact that you got to choose between rent, apartment, and all of that, that should let you know what you was doing yesterday or the days before, it's not going to work in the near future. Let me repeat. What you're doing today or the day before is not going to work in the near future. I repeat. If you do not learn a new skill or two, a new trade, HVAC, technology, anything along that nature, right? To just up the ante, to just make sure that you're using your skills and leveraging them, the skill sets that you have, so you can get more monies. Don't get stuck on the sideline or chin, because you heard it from Healthy Discussions. But let's continue.
Online retailers like Carvana have completely fallen out of bed.
Fell off.
Carvana continues to see just a dire situation, at least near term. It's going to take them a while to get out of this. As for the traditional auto retailers, they're not at their 52-week highs, but they're certainly not feeling the same kind.
They're not feeling the blows.
Online auto retailers are seeing right now as you take a look at AutoNation, Group 1, and Penske. So guys, we're going to keep tracking this in terms of the...
Also, with the auto industry, that's why the UAW strike. So you have Stellantis, you have GM, and you have Ford. They had to give them people that money. But in the near future, I think they all will be replaced, because I think they're working on that as we speak. It's called investing in robotics, reducing your labor force. They're into that. All companies are into that. Smash that like button if you agree. But let's continue.
But at this point, those who say, this is one of those where you got to say, oh, watch out, they're not at that point yet, in part because of the strong job market.
The supply, Phil, I think that has a lot to do with things just the overall auto market too. Every time I talk to anyone about it, it's it skews everything. I don't know if the demand is as tight as the supply, or as big a factor as the supply, continuing supply.
I don't think the demand is there at all. Why? Because people are holding on to their money. So let's correct it. I know economics. The supply is too much of it. There's too many cars on the lot. They acting like they can sell things, but they can't, because the markups that they selling it for, who's gonna pay for that? While you getting these auto dealers pockets fat, who's really gonna pay for that? So they're having a problem with selling it. You get it from the bank charge you a little interest rate, you then charge somebody else an interest rate on that, and you expect that to fly? Not in today's world. Smash that like button if you agree. Let me know. Not in today's world. That will not fly. You know? So, what are you going to do? What's the solution? Leave them comments down below. I want to know.
Used, pre-owned, whatever you want to call them, or new.
Right. The new vehicle really drives everything, and you're seeing greater inventory at dealerships. Certainly not where we were
Exactly.
before the pandemic, but you are seeing greater inventory.
It is too many cars, and they cannot sell it. This is how I know this is true. Let me walk you into my life. Can we talk about it? Let's talk about it. So, now you know, I'm a foreigner, Jamaican. So my dad called me the other day. He said, son, check on the car for me and let me know exactly. So I said, all right, cool. So I went to go do my research, and he's like, I'm telling him, I said, Dad, don't buy a car right now. Drive around with what you already have. It's already paid off. I don't want you to be spending $700 to $1,000. The car that he wants, a truck, F-150 or better. And he wanted 2020, because the man worked hard. He been working hard for 30, 40, 50 years. He don't spend. He saved more. So he taught me a lot of little lessons. Big ups to him. But at the end of the day, and big ups, it's important having your dad and your parent and your mother in your life. It's important to have both, because I'm emotionally intelligent and I'm also very manly. That's a deadly combination. But let's continue. So I said, Dad, yeah, I got you. Give me a couple seconds to look. So I called around my sources, and they're letting me know, don't buy right now. Tell them to hold off and wait. Now the other day, he been holding off and waiting for let's just say 4 to 8 months. So he listened. Now he called me the other day, son, guess what? You want to hear the drama? I said, what, Dad? What's going on? He said all the car industries that try to play big with him, because he goes, I got a certain budget, certain bracket. He let you know he not playing. All those car industries end up calling him back. I said, now the power is in your hand, Dad. You see what happens when you wait it? Now the power is in your hand. You can negotiate. This is Georgetown. You can negotiate. Let them know what you got. Let them know what you're willing to pay. Watch them begin to adjust. You want to know why? Because they still need a little bit of money. It's called commission. If they don't sell them cars, it's over. It is over. You already got peer-to-peer where you don't really need an auto dealership to sell cars. You can sell it from the internet, the phone, all I care. That's what's happening. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. So pay attention to the market, because if you got a lot of money on the side right now, just wait. Your day is coming where you will rise. Let's continue.
That in turn sort of gives a little bit of a cushion to the used market, because when it was so tight that there were no new vehicles, and I say no, very few new vehicles, a lot of people said, well, you know what, I'm just going to go and buy used, and that pushed up that market. That has eased a little bit.
Yeah. Facts. Must agree. Leave them comments down below. I really want to know what you think about the auto industry, the car industry, and what's going on in the entire economical market. Are you getting around your A and B, making sure that you get to Z? Smash that like button if you agree, or are you biting off more than you can chew just to be surrounded by a few? Not me. You don't have to like me. I love me. And that point exactly. If I love me, I get some lots of love. You know, by telling people the truth. Now, some people, they build their lives online, but that's not what I do over here. I practice a bit of integrity. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And don't forget, positivity over negativity always. On that note, can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Another healthy discussion.